Beasley, buddy. I'm sorry.
Hello and welcome everybody to Hardin Local Weekly. Date's November 18th, and we're glad you joined us. Excuse me if I'm a little scatterbrained today. My kid, I got a call from my kid's school and ended up having to go pick him up. So that was just a quick, kind of put me a little behind and I'm a little scattered today. So I do apologize. But we got a great show for you today, and let's bring up everybody. This is the most people we've ever had. They're like the Brady Bunch a little bit.
Brady.
Hello. That's right. Well, I wanted to take a minute to introduce everybody. If you don't know our regular cast of characters, I'm Phil Tall. We have Brittany down there from the Experienced Eater, and his wife Michelle, who sometimes joins, and she owns the Red Brick Cottage in Radcliffe. And we also have John O'Brien there in the middle of the screen. He does events and happenings for us. We have Nate Bryan, who everybody knows. He does business news, and he's the hype man. We also have Scott Lucas down here, who's my co-host. Does some of the back-end stuff with me, and I greatly appreciate you, sir. And then we also have our special guest as well, Mike Morgan. How are you doing?
Great to be here. Great to see you.
Yes, me too. And Ashley Scott. Nice to see you, Ashley. We have, they are both locally based actors, so we'll be interviewing them. So and they're going to share a little bit about how they got into it and give some pointers and advice if anybody else is interested. And if time permits, we may throw a little improv on them at the end of that segment. So that should be fun. All right, but before we get started, I wanted to bring up our QR code, which is right there in the top screen. You see it over there. If you haven't followed us on our other social platforms, we are social platform podcast only. Although I will be adding the podcast to the podcast networks, before the beginning of next year. But at this point, we're on all social media. So scan that QR code. Not only can you go find our other avenues where we publish, you can also find all the links that are related to today's stream. At least most of them. They're already up there now. You can also get there by going to hardinlocal.com. We really appreciate it. Also, if you haven't followed us on Facebook, which 60% of you haven't, go ahead and follow us on Facebook, please. And follow us on LinkedIn, which we're trying to spin that up. We've never really put content on there yet. We're about to start doing that. And also our YouTube channel. I don't know if you guys don't watch YouTube here in Kentucky and E-Town, but we only have 125 subscribers on YouTube. Which, we have 20,000 here on Facebook. So I don't know if it's people don't. I don't know why, but we would love to have you on YouTube. They do pay better. So we would like to see you join us there. Correct. Yes. So if you have any questions during the stream, drop them in the comments. If you have any events that we miss or business news that we don't talk about or anything that you might think we would find interesting, or even if you don't know if we'd find it interesting, just go ahead and drop it in the comments at the end. Anything that we don't talk about in the beginning or as it happens, we'll go through those comments and you most likely get a shout out as long as it's appropriate. All right, enough about that. I want to do a quick icebreaker with everybody. So I got a couple questions here to pick from. We're only going to do one. So keep these answers brief, please, everybody. What is the most Kentucky Christmas gift you've ever received? Mike?
I'm going to have to say bourbon. I love receiving bourbon every year, so feel free. Christmas is coming up. I love bourbon. Boundary Oaks is right down the road.
Ashley?
Same answer. All the bourbon.
For me, I think the most crazy gift or Kentucky gift I ever gave or got, it was during one of those games where you pass it around. It was a machete. So, I don't know how much Kentucky that is, but it's kind of redneck.
I mean, I have one.
But Britt?
Country ham.
That's a good one.
There's several great purveyors in the state that have won various awards. And one year for Christmas, I got some country ham from my favorite place back in Western Kentucky. And it was a very heartwarming gift that didn't last very long.
What about you, John?
I got some cheese from Kenny's Farmhouse Cheese. I don't know if everybody knows that spot. It's a really cool cheese place here in Kentucky, and it's really interesting down there.
Nice. What about you, Dank?
A small bottle of bourbon once I became 21.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it was, I think it was a UK shirt, UK sweatshirt, probably.
Yeah,
Go blue. There you go.
Go
See,
blue.
Go blue.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, that's great. let's move over here to, let's let John go ahead and get on with the events. Now, normally I have a lot of the back end work done, and today so the things, I'm going to have to edit them as we go. So just be patient with us. John, you ready?
I sure am. Yeah. So we've got a lot of events, but there are some that we have linked. There's some Fort Knox events that are going to be linked, as well as Hardin County Public Library and Elizabethtown Tourism. Those are just kind of reoccurring things. We'll have links for those.
They're
if you
on the
scan that QR
hardinlocal.com.
code.
Yeah.
That's right. Scan that QR code. So today, it's pretty much the battle of the trivias. Trivia at Flywheel, trivia at HubHaus. They both got trivia on the same night. Choose where you want to be the smartest person at. Go to that brewery, have a couple drinks. Food truck at Flywheel, HubHaus got that food. I think they have a smash burger, double smash burger this week only. Check it out. It's they got a thick burger over there, which isn't for everybody. So try that smash burger. I'm a bigger fan of the smash burger myself. Also, Buffalo Trace night here at Bourbon Barrel Tavern. So it's Buffalo Trace family. A lot of good whiskey at an amazing, ridiculous price tonight and tomorrow night. So come on down forward to close, and you can enjoy those great deals on Buffalo Trace products. Also, again, trivia night for a cause in Vine Grove at the Historical Society. The venue is the venue on Main, 7 p.m. So again, 3 trivias, one night. Maybe you can try to hit all of them. I doubt it because they're kind of having it at the same time, but check that out. Boombox Bingo is tomorrow night at HubHaus, or Social on Main. I'm sorry, Social Food Hall. Karaoke is going to be at HubHaus. And there's also a door hanger painting party at the Smith's Crossing in Rineyville. So if you want to paint one of those little festive door hangers, they are doing that 6 to 9 p.m. Thursday, it's Story and Craft Hour at Bird Whistle Books. So that's a really cool thing they're doing. I know they're doing a children's day on Sundays early in the morning at like 10:30, I think, or 11:30. That is going on this Thursday. Make a little craft and listen to a story. Singo is at HubHaus. Ladies' night at Impellizzeri's. Karaoke night here at Bourbon Barrel Tavern, as always. Smoke and Oak at the Revival over there on Helm Street. And a free community dinner. We had a great one that went on Saturday, but this is another community dinner that's going to be for free. 5 to 7, Pritchard Community Center. Definitely go if you're in need or you don't want to help out, go down there and you can take advantage of that. Friday, there is going to be a large event going on downtown. Hopefully the weather is great for it. It's a Dine-Around downtown. So each of the food places here downtown are going to have like a special like something that you can try. I know they're doing like a mini VAMP Killer slider. I'm kind of interested in that because that was my first burger I really enjoyed at StrEAT Kitchen. So I want to try that in a mini form. But all the other restaurants, Impellizzeri's, Cavern Club, Dare Neighbors, HubHaus, everybody down here is taking part of that. So check out that and go around and try all the good food and drinks down here downtown. Also, the Don't Tell Comedy is at Social Food Hall. Nate, are you going to that? Do you like comedy?
Not on Friday. I work.
Okay. Well, you got to get them to have something on a day you don't work.
I love Saturdays, but like I was looking through that, and then like the State Theater, some of their stuff from 2026 is already out. They have like 5 straight Friday shows, which is good for them. Horrible for me.
Right. On the other side of town, got a meet and greet dinner at the Mark's Feed Store. Good barbecue spot over there. Actually, they got a really good burger too. That's my favorite thing at Mark's Feed Store is the burger, which is odd to say because it's like a barbecue spot, but really good spot to get side dishes for any of these Friendsgivings. They do like the large scale like sides. You can pick those up and take those to Friendsgiving if you don't know how to cook. Also, there's a turkey shoot at the Lindsay Wolf Golf Course. Got a little scramble going on at 10 a.m. Saturday, a lot of stuff. Flywheel, 8th anniversary. They've been around for 8 years. Go show your support. They also have a live show that night and an album release by Rips Patino. So that's going to be something cool to go check out. HCFM and Friends Holiday Market is going to be at the Extension office. The Focus Winter Cat Shelter distribution is 11 or 10 to 11 a.m., 2 per car. So they'll help kind of give out those cat shelters for the cold weather coming up. Make sure those cats that are out there without homes kind of have some place to stay warm. The North Pole Craft Show up at North Hardin is going to be 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Again, it's that craft season. Go find that little special gift. That'd probably be a really good thing that I got like as a Kentucky gift. Like I got a Kentucky Louisville ornament. It was like a dueling ornament one time. All right. We also have the F.I.S.T. Fall Fest or fall feast, I should say. It's a feast of a fest. 3 to 5 at the New Hope Gym. They're going to give away 600 free meals, so make sure you go early because they are capping that. It looks like it's 600. We also have a chili cook-off and campaign kickoff at the Colvin Community Center from 4 to 7 p.m. Sunday, we've got the Bloody Mary bar at Impellizzeri, or Pizza Larry's as I like to call it. Beer yoga at Flywheel Brewing. Southern Sunday brunch at JR Neighbors. And this is the most interesting thing I saw. They're having the YPN Friendsgiving at Brown Funeral Home. That's just they're having that over there. You bring a dish from 4 to 7. They're having a little Friendsgiving. So if you're in the YPN or you're young and you can kind of check that out, they're doing that from 4 to 7. And I do want to bring up one thing. It is going to be a pretty cool day. And I want to bring up one thing for next week. This is a wild thing right here. Next week on Tuesday. So this week we're doing the Buffalo Trace family. Next week we're doing the Pappy at Bourbon Barrel Tavern. I just want to get out ahead of this because people are going to be banging down the doors for this deal. All right. So we're going to have each year of the Pappy for a half pour. The year is how much it costs. So if you want a half pour a 10-year Pappy, it's $10. You want a half pour a 23-year Pappy, $23. Unheard of deal. Come on down next Tuesday.
Wow.
We'll be having a good time.
Mike, you got anything to add to that? It
Mike's
sounded
going to be
that
here.
was impressive.
I know.
Pappy's is my Pappy 20 years, my absolute favorite. I've been able to get my hand on one bottle before and never again. So I might have to show up there. Yeah, I can't wait.
Well, and you can get a full pour for 40. I mean, because you're getting 2 half pours for 20. Just get a full pour for 40, you know?
More of a double guy
Taxi
myself.
services is going to be really busy that day.
We will be busy. Yes.
No, that's quite the event. And if you feel a little overwhelmed about all the events, just go to hardinlocal.com and click on the event PDF handout, and you can download that thing that has all the information we just talked about. Yeah, I didn't get all the details on there, but they're close enough. You can get on Facebook and type the event in and figure out all the details, but at least they're there.
For
All
sure.
right, John, I guess you got to head on out.
Yeah, I got to get out of here. You guys have fun, though.
We will.
I'm looking forward to that improv. I'm going to be watching that later on.
Heck yes.
There you go.
Should be interesting.
Great seeing you.
All right. I'll
I'm
see
going
y'all
to
later.
improv. All right.
safe
See
out
you,
there.
John. You good.